Okay, in today's Oh My God segment, you know Brian Fisher, friend of the show. And here's how he feels about gays, by the way. This is what he says about gays.
Time a homosexual exercises any sort of selectivity at all when it comes to intimate matters, he is proving that it's a matter of choice. Nobody's compelled to follow those impulses. Now, it's interesting, you know, I was struck by the phrase...
Now, anybody who says that being gay or homosexual impulses are a matter of choice is someone who's actively suppressing their own homosexual impulses, right? There's no doubt about that, right? So this guy's, as we used to say when I was a kid, he's as queer as a $3 bill.
If we're a matter of choice, I mean, who would choose disco?
Is that a callback, Jim?
There you go. All right. I remember when we all have to make that choice about being. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, do I really want to watch Dance Fever with Danny Terrio?
I know.
Or do I want to go to prom? Which one do I want to do?
You know, Jimmy, it's Moose and Squirrel, not Moose and Steve. You know, Jimmy, it's LMNOP, not LMNO Steve.
That's right.
You know, Jimmy, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, not Stone Cold Steve. You know, Jimmy, it's energy equals mass times the speed of light squared, not energy equals mass times the speed of light, Steve.
I love these Steve jokes. I love those Steve jokes. So here, he's got a little bit more to say this
Philippians 3:19. They glory in their shame.
In their shame. Their gayness is the shame.
They glory in their shame. They celebrate, they honor, they pride in things that ought to be matters of shame, humiliation, and embarrassment. And when you have the President of the United States, this is what is significant about this. The President of the United States out there honoring, celebrating sexual perversity. This homosexuality is a perversion of God's design for human sexuality. But now you have the President of the United States openly celebrating sexual deviancy. So calling evil good and calling good evil. It's it's like almost a milestone moment to have the President do this at a press conference to so openly, blatantly celebrate sexual behavior that we know is a perversion and a form of deviance in God's eyes.
Okay, so there is our friend Fisher. And now he went on with Alan Combs. Now he used to be the better half of Sean Hannity and Combs.
He was actually Sean Hannity's father.
You know how he makes his money now is that you can actually he'll come to your house if for a private party, you can hire him to come to your house and cower in the corner.
He'll lose arguments.
Yes, and he'll lose arguments with anybody. Except
the ultimate straw man.
Except here he is, and he's got this Brian Fisher on his show, and he asks him the question we all want to ask. God bless him, Alan Combs. Go get him, Alan.
You also say, Brian, that because gays are selective when it comes to intimate matters, that proves that it's a matter of choice whether you're gay or straight. So simply because you're selective who you might have sex with, because you choose within a particular gender who you're attracted to, that means you could be attracted to either gender?
No, it just demonstrates that people are not obligated to act on every sexual impulse that they experience.
Well, have you ever had a gay impulse?
Alan, I'm not going to talk about
that's exactly what a straight guy would say, right? That's the guy. Hey, have you ever had a gay?
The first thing a straight guy would say is, well, I'm not straight. I just don't like gays. But he would say, I'm straight. I just don't.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I'm just wondering.
Alan, I'm not going to go there.
But you talk about
what does that mean? I'm not going to go. How is that
to the bathhouse?
How is that a response to the question? Have you ever had a?
You cut out the part. He said, "I'm not going to go there, girlfriend."
Yeah. I mean, isn't that so? When you say "I'm not going to go there," that is what you're saying is yes. Of course, I've had gay impulses because if I didn't, I would say I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Give it a rest.
That's a simple yes or no question.
We're not going to talk about
because
that.
Maybe if you've been able to overcome your gay impulses and you've been successful to do it, you could be a model for other people who you'd like to see act the same way.
The focus here, Alan, is that everybody experiences sexual impulses, that if they acted on those impulses, it would destroy them.
Well, could you give me an example from your own life? Like, what would be some of yours?
You've experienced them.
I have.
I've experienced them. Every man, every woman has experienced certain sexual impulses that if they acted on them, if they conducted themselves by yielding to those impulses, would destroy them. Ask Tiger Woods about that.
Yeah, you remember how Tiger Woods destroyed himself, right? He's destroyed now. I don't know if you noticed, he doesn't have any girlfriends or money. He's not winning tournaments. He's destroyed. Oh, I'm sorry. He has all those things. He's exactly the same guy he was, except he got rid of that old battle axe he was hanging around with.
Plus, he's straight, so it's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
Barely has $200 million in the bank.
Barely. He barely has to. How's he gonna keep warm?
He's hanging on.
Where's he gonna eat?
Oh, and by the way, not for nothing, I know a lot of gay guys, and, yeah, they're destroyed.
Yes.
They are destroyed in their really nice houses and pleasant lives. I don't understand what... No one's destroyed. What are you talking about?
Doogie Howser seems pretty good. He doesn't. Yeah. He seems pretty tight.
I don't think I've ever had sexual impulses that would destroy the society or the culture or make me a deviant in some way. I mean, I honestly don't think that's ever happened, even in your eyes. But so I'm surprised. But I wonder what impulses you're talking about. If you've had them, I'd love to know what they are.
Well, the focus, Alan, is on sexual conduct, sexual behavior, not on sexual impulse. That's what the focus is.
So you won't tell me whether you've yourself been able to overcome a gay impulse.
Alan, give it a rest.
Yeah. How is that, again, how is that any kind of comeback to have you ever had a gay? Give it a
I'm not
rest.
convinced.
That's like I'm going to keep saying, just say yes and get it over with. Mm-hmm. It makes it worse. Mm-hmm. You know,
we're not talking about impulses. What?
You should just know that you have destroyed our society if you've ever been nominated for a Tony Award.
Yes.
By the way, the gay impulse, worst selling Isuzu ever.
Yes, that is not a good car. The gay impulse.
You know, Jimmy, it's Abercrombie and Fitch, not Abercrombie and Steve.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be Abercrombie and Steve. That might be the one exception.
It might be, actually.